y'all. This is for anybody who missed our Community Connect, our Plant Life Journey Ambassador Group, or anybody that's interested in making these morning index cards. It's really powerful to read something motivational and inspirational first thing when you wake up in the morning. And I've been doing a course with an awesome person with Misfit Vegan, Jeanette, and she's amazing. And these cards are something we'll probably incorporate too in the future with our retreats and just letting people, have this exercise when they go home. So get a bunch of index cards, like 20 or so. Stop the tape, go get like a pen. I used Sharpies here, but whatever, you can just use a pen or write it down and then go back and make your index cards later. So let's go through them, and you are free to choose any of these that you like or that you don't like. I love fruits and veggies. They love me back. I choose health. So that these are mine, and that's one I made up. Some of them are the ones that Jeanette had recommended. Do it anyway, even if, and that's pretty much regard to the things we don't want to do, right? Okay. Why do you want to be healthy? So those are my answers, but why must you be healthy? Why must you be healthy? I'm going to leave that there for a minute. Why must you be healthy? I have my reasons, you have yours. Those are important to review and think about and remind yourself of every day. I am so happy and grateful now that I have the discipline to exercise and eat high raw. Now, high raw is a plan that I am on. I've been whole food plant-based. For a while, like vegetarian, vegan, almost 30 years. But I have noticed stiffness in my body more recently at 58 years old with no medications. And otherwise, my health has been excellent. I still feel great. I just have been looking at more high raw or raw till the evening as a possible solution for me, and that's what I'm interested right now. So some of that's going to relate to that, but you can relate it to where you're at, what your goals are. The self-discipline of today creates the rewards of my tomorrow. I definitely had not been exercising as much or doing weights and things like that, so now I'm getting more into that, more committed. Exercise is good for my body, mind, and spirit. I choose to do healthy actions daily. This might be going kind of fast, but I'm assuming you can just pause this tape and then come back to it. I am so happy and grateful now that I don't feel stiffness. Yes, I actually feel really good this morning. I feel so grateful that I feel less stiff today, and I don't know why. I'm still trying to analyze my day. What did I do or didn't do? And then the I am statement, I wrote down a bunch of stuff, really positive things. You do you. I am what? Okay, positive stuff, man. I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance in the universe, and I accept it now. I like that one. This is one that I also really, really like. I was eating out the other night at dinner, and the warm bread came to the table. It was warm, white bread rolls, but dang, they look good. And for many, many years, I've been choosing the bread at restaurants with balsamic, not the oil, but with balsamic and maybe some herbs, salt and pepper, whatever. And I just don't feel like there's value in that bright bread. I know there's not. And so at that night, I looked at it and I thought, I have to not eat that or something I can't eat that. But then I was but I get to eat this beautiful salad that I ordered. I get to choose something else. I get to do the dishes. I get to be alive today. I get to is a really great one that I get to see with my eyes. I get to hear with my ears. I get to use indoor plumbing. Everything I do, I get to. thank you, God, that I'm here and I'm alive. I get to. I like that one. Okay. Before eating out, I made my own little cheat sheet. You can make yours, but eating out to me is the problem because I have control when I eat at home. I know what I'm doing at home. I don't have, I get into a lot less trouble at home. That's me. But if I could eat first before I go out, that's good. If I'm like full, I can bring my own salad and veggies like nuts or, you know, like avocado cut up. I usually bring my own dressing. Like I am used to bringing my own dressing now. That is almost a mandatory bring my own dressing. And then I'm going to be happy, like with a baked potato and a salad together with my own dressing, for example, or some steamed broccoli and a salad and a potato or salsa, or maybe some barbecue or whatever. I asked to bring me club soda with cranberry juice and lime in a wine glass. So that makes me feel like a little more like part of the group. If they're all drinking alcohol and I'm not choosing to drink alcohol, I still can have like my mocktail in a pretty wine glass. Sometimes I call ahead or email, maybe if the restaurant's really not friendly towards vegan options, which some of them are not. I can visualize the poison that will be there for me. That helps to just, I see a lot more food as poison now. That's just helping me. So, and I can like focus on the people. So these are my eating out ideas. You might have some other ones. Okay. Action comes before belief. Just do it anyway. Repetition, practice. This is kind of a hard one for me, but true. Like I had to, cause even when I maybe wasn't fully believing that whole food plant-based was going to be the answer to my weight loss problems, which it pretty much was like 30 years ago, 1998, when I went, Red Dye for New America, and I started reading all this stuff. I still had to start putting into action some of the stuff. I was still brainwashed my whole life to believe in dairy. So those ideas were not still out of my head. I still had to start doing the stuff, like making the food, eating the food. So right now, as I'm trying to eat like more high raw and believe that that's going to cure my stiffness, I still have to do the actions, And I'm also getting more into the exercise. Like I said, that's I am in complete control of my mind and my actions. I am in complete control of my mind and my actions. I should have read each one of these twice. That would have been good. Okay, this one's a little goofy. It might be like 2 different ones. You will always find an excuse, but then you will not find a result. You will always find an excuse, but then you will not find a result. Let's see, always going to be challenges. Do it anyway, even if excuses or results, you can't have both. Yeah, that might be a new card right there. Excuses or results, you can't have both. Depends on how many cards you want to do for yourself, right? This is kind of a lot. But this doesn't take long to read these every day. 3 reasons I can be more disciplined. For me, those are my answers. You might have other ones. I'll show you my answers. I have the time. I have the help. I have the support. I am capable. I've done hard things before. You really have to make the time, right? But I'm retired, sort of semi-retired, so I definitely have the time. And I have a gym membership. So I can get to the gym more, and I am doing that like much more than I was before. I am willing to forgive myself for every past mistake I've made. I am willing to forgive myself for every past mistake I've made. Dang, I'm still making mistakes. And when I do, I'm forgiving myself a lot faster. I'm noticing if I beat myself up in my head, and I'm nipping those thoughts in the bud. And I've been working on that for many years because being kind to myself is really important. We need to be kind to ourselves. That is such a thing that I learned through this long, hard process of, escaping my food addiction. I was in the depths of food addiction. For those of you who don't know me or haven't heard my story, yeah, I had, I understand food addiction better than maybe. I mean, a lot of people have it. It's not like it's that weird, but I didn't want to be in that loop anymore. I got out of it. I choose to ask more questions. I like this one. I made this one up too. I choose to ask more questions. I'm still working on that, but I will lovingly be curious of myself and others, leaving judgment behind. I mean, I think this is the answer to a lot of things. If I can get myself, I do it, but I think we still try to bring our judgment to the world first, or it's just like a knee-jerk reaction to try to compartmentalize people and things to make everything seem easier to manage, is my thought on that right now. But it's so cool to just try to be more curious and not jump to conclusions or get more clarity. Like if your spouse says something, that you don't like or misconstrue right away, sometimes the questions just get me to understand I was thinking wrong. I wasn't getting clarity, or they didn't even mean what they said. It wasn't that I needed to take that personally. So I feel like this is really something I have to work on. I am working on it. I do want to be more lovingly curious of all people, including myself, and ask more questions. Okay. Just like, hey, this is what I heard. What do you mean by that, or whatever? Okay, small actions every day over time equals the life you want. Consistency is key. Small actions done every day over time. Small actions done every day over time equals the life you want. Consistency is key. Okay, that's a good one. It's those small actions. It's true. Like, I can do like something every day and not miss a day of just at least 5 minutes. Okay, again, this is my list with the answers, so you're going to write down yours. The 5 things I needed to hear as a kid. 5 things I needed to hear as a kid. Those just came to me immediately. You are smart. I'm sorry. I hear you. You are beautiful. I love you so much. There are probably more, but those things came to me really fast, and I hope you paused the tape and did your own or whatever. I am willing to change, and I am open to change being fun and exciting. I am willing to change, and I am open to change being fun and exciting. Man, I am having fun with eating more high raw right now. I am really having fun. Fuyu persimmons are amazing. Don't get any other kind right now. Just look for Fuyu, F-U-Y-U. Oh my gosh, they are amazing. And I make these glorious fruit bowls. They look beautiful. I love them. Look at your fruit in the sunshine and you will see the colors, the veins in the fruit, like the lines that remind you of your body, or I don't know, just they're so beautiful. A kiwi, I'm just kind of in awe of the flavors and the colors and the beauty of the fruit that I'm eating more of now. So I'm definitely having fun with some of this. Eating ice cream for breakfast, having banana and ice cream whenever I want. That is pretty fun and exciting. And I think about primates eating a lot of bananas, and we are most anatomically like chimpanzees and gorillas and the primates. So I love banana and ice cream, and even just bananas are like the easiest, cheapest fast food I can think of. If all else fails, I have a bunch of bananas and I'm running in the car and I'm going to be gone a long time. I can eat a flippin', 8 bananas and I'm not going to be hungry and I'm gonna feel good. So grapes also, I'm loving grapes. Trying to find organic is a little hard, but they're amazing. Okay, moving on. I am healthy, wealthy, and high raw. You can also write, I am healthy, wealthy, and whole food plant-based. To me, I'm still whole food plant-based, but that means what high raw means, or raw till 4 to me, is that I'm eating fruits and vegetables. Like I have a lot of fruit and a big salad every day until dinner. And then at dinner, I'll have like a healthy cooked meal. Also, this power in the preparation is another whole index card on its own, probably. Okay, so I needed to make a new index card for that. Our power is in the preparation. That's what I would write on my new index card. Our power is in preparation. Because if I get those fruits and veggies cut and I open the fridge and there they are and they're ready to go, or my salad's easy to put together and I have that dressing ready to go, dang, my life is easy, my day is going to go easy. This is true. Like a grab and go situation is what you want. Take the time to make it easy for yourself. Like just make the time. Put on a nice video, music, prep your veggies, prep some fruit, and you'll be ready to go. I'll probably this morning, just to give you an idea, have a whole entire honeydew melon for breakfast. And oh my gosh, the honeydew I had yesterday was so sweet and delicious. It was a joy to eat. So hydrating. Fruit is so hydrating. And all of our fruits and veggies have all these living enzymes. And someone said, you know, you put living food in the ground and you could grow. It could grow. Cooked fruits ain't gonna grow. So that is another indication to me that the raw fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds are just important, more important than I had given it credit for. I think someone along the way in my journey said that raw food was too high. I'm too high in fat with the nuts and seeds, or too hard with dehydrating. And I am not dehydrating anything. Anyway, I'm blabbing about raw right now because I'm excited about it. Okay, I am willing to release pain and release the need to criticize and judge. I'm willing to release. I think I put pain. I think that was like, you can write something else. I am willing. What are you willing to release? So I'm willing to release blank is like the question for you. It might not be pain. And for me, it's more like this discomfort. I can't say like I'm in pain. It's just like my joints or my muscles have discomfort. Like if I'm sitting long and I get up from a chair, like, I don't like that. I'm still like, I'm not accepting that as my, future reality. I'm working on changing that. So, but I'm willing, maybe I need to release the need to criticize and judge others. Maybe that's why I'm having the stiffness. Or maybe some of the emotional stuff that I'm dealing with is part of my issue. Like, I don't know. People in the health community talk about like Louise Hay and, heal your body, or, positive affirmations, loving your body, and things we can do with the inner work that will help us on our health journey. So that's something to consider for each of us. I do not have the answers on all that. I'm willing to accept my dream life. I'm willing to accept my dream life. I don't even know what to say about that, because bring it on, baby. I'm pretty much living my dream life. I am loving my life, and every day I say that more. I love my life. I love my life. I do love my life. Of course I have stressors. Man, everybody does. Everybody has challenges. But I'm so grateful to be here, and I love our retreats so much. It's such a huge part of my life that I love are the retreats that we do here. It's such a blessing. And man, to have people say that you help them is a dream come true. Really, it never gets old. So each one of us have that opportunity, because each one of us, like, living our best life, we then have more chance to influence other people, to help them live their best life. So it's a great loving army to be in, and you're formally invited to be in this loving army, because we need you. More hands on deck. Okay, first thing you got to do in the loving army is take care of you. Then you can help other people. This is one, I think, from the Louise Hay book. So there's a bunch of them in there, but it's just like an affirmation. I am love. I now choose to love and accept myself. I approve of myself. I see others with love. I feel like this whole thing has been a little bit cattywampus, skewed. Sorry about that. As you can see, I'm not like the pro taper here, videographer. Oh, this is one I made for myself. I don't know if don't is a good word to start with, but more respond with what you think rather than respond with what you, don't respond with what you think. Respond with what you heard. So, I mean, I think I should rewrite this. Respond with what you heard, not what you think. Okay? Respond with what you heard someone say rather than what you think they said. Like, this came up when either my husband or my son said something, and I was just like, blah, 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 blah. You know, I just went off, rather than like, hey, I heard you say this. Is that right? I mean, duh, we've heard people say that's what we should be doing, but these are things that I'm slow at learning of communication, and that's fun, right? I'm open to this being a fun challenge for myself. So respond with what I heard. I'm going to rewrite this one. Respond with what I heard rather than what I'm thinking. Like, my ego monkey mind has got me instantaneously thinking blah, 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 blah. Let's ask more questions. Ask more questions. Okay. All right, this is fun one. My raw vegan cookie jar. And instead of reaching for that, reality garbage junk food thing, we can go with, so these are the things that I'm proud of. So you'll write the things that you're proud of, like things you've accomplished in your life, that you can look at this list, my raw vegan cookie jar, and you could say, look at what I've accomplished already. Look at all the things I've done in my life. I can do hard things. I've made it through hard things. I'm a survivor. I've accomplished these things. I can still keep accomplishing things with my food, with my health, my exercise, and be vibrantly healthy and a contributing, loving person in my family, to my friends. And even if I don't have influence over my family and friends, which often we don't when it comes to food choices, I would say family and friends are just like the hardest, especially family. Still, you will meet random people and they will be curious about what you're eating, curious about like why you feel good, why you have more energy. I mean, that's happened to me. It's fun. It's fun to be part of the loving army. I was formally invited, and I invite all of you who are listening right now. You are part of the loving army that we want people to understand the power of the food. And that starts by us eating the food, eating the food that gives us the energy and helps repair and helps keep us, away from the bad diseases that we don't want. And anyway, it's been a good journey for me, for my health journey, and I hope that these index cards help you on your health journey. And read them every day when you get up in the morning. Even tape yourself reading them and listen to that. And if that helps you, sometimes audio is better than visual. It depends on what type of learner you are or whatever. But every morning read these and make your own. And I know it's going to help you. I believe that it will help you. It is helping me. It's going to help you too. God bless. Many blessings. Jill and Kathy, lots of love from Plant Life Journey, over and out.